This is awkward. It's been about 2 years. I got a mic. What's up? A lot has changed in 2 years. I got LASIK, and I get a lot of questions, so I'm here to answer those questions. It's been about a year since I got my LASIK done. I got it last year in April, and okay, I'm just gonna fucking jump into it because I don't got the time. So I went to Envision Eye Center. I called my insurance, and they were the ones that provided me with that eye center. I called and I made a consultation. It's free. I went in there. They do the regular eye test and everything. And I'll put all the information down below. So it's blade free. With the surgery and everything, you get a 1 year post-operative care. There is some requirements before you get LASIK done. The most important one was that your eyes are stable. Mine were stable for at least 2 to 3 years, which means your prescription doesn't really change. You have to have the proper thickness in your cornea in order to get the surgery. Your prescription must be within the proper limits. If your eyes, I don't know, are really fucking shitty, they might not be able to do it. Which leads me to, I have an astigmatism in my left eye. You usually get a lifetime commitment when you get LASIK done, but since I have an astigmatism in my left eye, they made it surgeon specific. So if it were to ever reverse itself for some really weird reason that rarely happens, I have to go back to the same surgeon instead of just finding a different facility. So that's something that they took away from me because I have an astigmatism in my left eye. It wasn't bad, but it was bad enough. The question that I get the most is, did it hurt? But I'll get to that later. I'm gonna go in order. I already told you the requirements. Blah, blah, blah. How much? Bitch, it's expensive. That's probably the most painful thing, is paying for it. For me, it depends on your eyesight. Mine was $5,990. Yeah. I was on my parents' insurance at the time, so they covered $1,200 of that surgery. Kindly, but it was still a lot. Is it worth it? 1,000%. Yes. That's it. That's all I got. So, with the price, they do want it paid up front. So, cash, credit card, whatever. They don't do payments themselves. They do have a credit card themselves called Credit Care. And you can set up payments with them, but you have to have enough money to pay for it all at once. Side effects after surgery. For me, I have extremely dry eyes. I have to at least put eye drops in once a day. I don't even use eye drops. I use gel tears just to get the moisture back in there. Are you awake? Yes, you are awake. I did not know you had to be awake until I went in there for my consultation. You are awake, and that leads people to ask, how the fuck do you keep your eyes open? Well, they Clockwork Orange your eyes open. They clamp them open so you can't blink because there's lasers being shot into your eyes, so they have to be open. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't. It's like about, the prep time before the surgery is about like an hour. They sit you down, they give you a Xanax, and they put numbing drops in your eyes. So I for sure thought they weren't going to work. I was like, there's no fucking way that these numbing eye drops are going to work, and I'm not going to feel these lasers beaming into my eyes. Well, it did. They worked. You do feel, they put like a, what's the word? They put like a template over your eye to make sure where like to do this small incision. Oh, I have a video. I'll put it here somewhere. They put like a template over your eye to know where to cut and remove the flap and then put it back. So that's the only, it's not pain, it's just like a lot of pressure because he like stamps it on your eye. The duration of the surgery itself was 5 minutes an eye. They do it really, really quick. It's really fast. It's really painless. And then the aftercare for it, they recommend you sleep for 8 hours. I slept for the whole entire day. That day I got my surgery done at like, I don't know, like 9, 10 in the morning. As soon as I got in the car, they give you another Xanax after. So as soon as I got in the car, I went straight to sleep, got home, got into bed. I was just like walking with my eyes closed the whole time because I was afraid of opening them because it just sliced your eye open. Not sliced, but you'll see. So I slept the whole entire day. My parents woke me up after 6 hours to eat. Rude. And I tried opening them and they were so dry and so itchy. It was the worst. I ate with my eyes closed and then I immediately went back to sleep. And then post-op is the next day. So I went back and my vision, like I could tell, I could see, but it's like, it was like a wonky vision of like when you first get your like new prescription, everything's kind of like bubbly kind of. That's what it felt like. They do the whole eye test all over again and that's it. The medication is just eye drops. They give you steroids, they give you eye drops so that it doesn't get infected, and that's it. You do it for like, you put them in for like I think a week, several times a day. You have like a schedule that you put them in. You can't like sweat in them. Be careful, don't get like water in them. Like just make sure you fucking don't get anything in them, basically. Take care of them. You go back for another post-op after 3 months and 6 months, and then the last one is a year, and then you're good to go. They just continuously do tests on your eyes, make sure everything's okay, your vision is fine. I lost my fucking train of thought. They did say when I get like older, I'm old and wrinkly, I'm gonna need reading glasses, which is fine. I don't mind that. Yes, it's worth it. If you have the money, do it. If you don't, save. Do it. Get a credit card. Oh, I did do Care Credit. I was approved for that, and that's how I paid it. When I got it, they had 2 years interest free, so I paid it off in 2 years, no interest. So that wasn't that bad. Wow, that was a good one. All right, well, that's it. I hope I answered all your questions. If I didn't, then I'll make a part 2. And that's it. All right, bye guys.